If you're an XRP holder and you're feeling bearish, you're not alone. The cryptocurrency market has been extremely volatile lately, and it's understandable why some investors are starting to feel uneasy. The price of XRP, like many other digital assets, has faced its ups and downs, and with so much uncertainty in the market, it's easy to start doubting its future potential. However, if you're thinking of pulling out or going full bearish, you might want to think twice. There's a major market shakeout ahead that could change everything for XRP holders, whether you're feeling confident or uncertain. A shakeout isn't just a typical market correction, it's an intense event where prices drop sharply and cause panic among investors. But here's the twist: while many might be ready to bail out, these shakeouts often create the perfect conditions for new opportunities. And right now, XRP could be on the brink of a huge shift. If you've been following XRP's journey, you know it's been through quite a lot, especially with ongoing legal challenges, market pressure, and the general volatility of the crypto space. But that doesn't mean its story is over. In fact, this shakeout might just be the reset. XRP needs to come back stronger. The question is, will you hold strong or let fear drive your decisions? The market can be unpredictable, but understanding the bigger picture and being prepared for what's coming can help you make better choices. In this video, we'll dive into why this shakeout is happening, what it means for XRP, and how you can approach the situation strategically. If you're bearish right now, this is the time to watch closely, because what happens next could change the course of XRP's future. To understand why some XRP holders are feeling bearish, it's important to take a step back and look at what a bearish market really is. In simple terms, a bearish market is one where prices are falling and investor sentiment is negative. People become hesitant to invest, and many even start selling off their assets out of fear that prices will keep dropping. This type of market can make anyone, including XRP holders, feel uneasy. But it's not just about falling prices, it's about the broader sense of uncertainty and fear that can take over when things aren't going well. For XRP, the reasons behind the bearish sentiment are not hard to find. The cryptocurrency market has faced a lot of challenges recently, and XRP has been right in the middle of it. One of the biggest issues is the ongoing legal battle with the US Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC. This lawsuit has caused major uncertainty about XRP's future in the United States, with some questioning whether it will be classified as a security or not. This uncertainty has led many to worry that XRP's future could be in jeopardy, which naturally causes a bearish outlook. On top of that, the cryptocurrency market as a whole has been extremely volatile. Prices are often swinging wildly, and investors are feeling the strain. Many have seen significant losses in their portfolios and are becoming more cautious as a result. When you add this to the fact that XRP has struggled to regain its former highs, it's understandable why many holders are starting to feel negative about the coin's future. These factors together create a perfect storm of bearish sentiment that can make anyone doubt the long-term potential of XRP. But here's the thing: it's important to remember that markets go through cycles. What goes down often comes up, and what looks like a dip or correction might just be the market setting itself up for the next big move. It's easy to get caught up in short-term fluctuations, but focusing on the long-term potential of XRP is key. Yes, there are challenges, but there are also significant opportunities ahead. And that's where understanding the bigger picture comes in, because while it might seem like things are bleak now, a market shakeout could be exactly what XRP needs to push forward and ultimately thrive. Now that we've covered why some XRP holders are feeling bearish, it's time to dive into what's really happening in the market and why we might be heading into a massive shakeout. A market shakeout is different from a typical market correction, which is usually a short-term dip. A shakeout is much more intense, often leading to larger drops in price and causing panic selling. This kind of event shakes out weak hands, the investors who are quick to sell at the first sign of trouble. The problem with this is that while these investors may panic and exit, the real opportunity often lies in the aftermath of the shakeout. So what's causing this potential shakeout? Right now, the cryptocurrency market is under a lot of pressure. We're seeing a combination of external factors that are influencing prices. For one, global economic conditions are impacting investor confidence. Inflation concerns, rising interest rates, and the overall instability in traditional financial markets are affecting how people view risk. Investors are looking for safe havens, and cryptocurrencies which have been known for their volatility aren't always seen as stable in uncertain times. On top of that, we have the ongoing uncertainty in the crypto space itself. Regulatory concerns are one of the biggest drivers of volatility, and the lack of clear rules has left many investors unsure about how cryptocurrencies like XRP will be treated in the future. The SEC lawsuit is a prime example of how legal battles can create chaos in the market. Whenever there's a lack of clarity, it leads to fear, and fear leads to selling. This kind of environment is ripe for a shakeout, where prices could fall sharply and weak hands could start exiting the market, unsure of what's to come. However, despite these conditions, there are signs that this shakeout could be part of a natural market cycle. It's important to note that after a shakeout, the market often starts to stabilize, and opportunities emerge for those who are patient. Historically, cryptocurrencies like XRP have gone through periods of extreme volatility, only to bounce back stronger than before. The key is to remember that while the short-term outlook may look grim, long-term holders who stay the course can often come out ahead. This shakeout could be just the kind of reset XRP needs before making its next big move forward. As an XRP holder, it's crucial to stay aware of these market dynamics. A shakeout isn't a reason to panic, it's a signal that the market is resetting, and for those who are prepared, it can be the perfect time to seize opportunities as prices settle. By staying calm and focusing on the long-term potential of XRP, you can position yourself for success, even in the midst of market turbulence. As we move forward, it's essential to consider how this potential shakeout could specifically impact XRP. The first thing to remember is that XRP, like any cryptocurrency, is not immune to the broader market trends. During a shakeout, we could see significant volatility in XRP's price, much like we've seen with other digital assets. However, what makes XRP stand out is its unique position in the financial world. XRP isn't just a speculative cryptocurrency, it's a tool used by financial institutions for real-world applications, especially in cross-border payments. This use case gives it a certain level of stability that other cryptocurrencies may lack, even in times of market stress. That said, the ongoing legal issues surrounding XRP, especially the SEC lawsuit, could add additional pressure during a market shakeout. If there are any negative updates or unfavorable rulings in the case, it could trigger even more fear among investors, potentially causing a sharper drop in XRP's price. However, it's important to remember that the SEC lawsuit isn't a new development, it's been ongoing for quite some time now. Many believe that the situation will eventually resolve in Ripple Labs' favor, which could provide a significant boost for XRP's price in the long run. That said, during a shakeout, even short-term negative news can amplify price